What is up, guys? EJ here, back with another video. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. This is the time of year when sort of television shows get their releases. All the shows that came out during last fall and the winter. So this is going to be a TV heavy update, my Blu-ray DVD update for September 4th. 2012. I've got 8 new TV shows to show you, 6 on DVD and 2 on Blu-ray, and I'll save the Blu-rays to the end because they're sort of connected, at least to me they are. So let's get straight on with it. Up first we have the A-Team season 3. I have season 1 and 2. I've only watched I watched all of season 1 and part of season 2. I only watched like the first few episodes of season 2, so I have to get on that before I get on this. Big fan of the A-Team, grew up loving it in the 80s, and watching it again a few weeks ago was a lot of fun. So looking forward to getting into more of these seasons. Okay, what is the best thing that MTV has done the past decade? And if you said bring back Beavis and Butt-Head, you would be right. It's the only good thing they've done in the last 10 years or so. Mike Judge's Beavis and Butt-Head came back last fall, and I was really thrilled. Just as good as ever. This is volume 4. I have the first 3 volumes, the Mike Judge collection. They're just timeless. Beavis and Butt-Head are timeless. This time around they sort of skewer crappy MTV shows like Jersey Shore and I don't know, Teen Mom, all that kind of crap, that horrible reality TV. Beavis and Butt-Head, still great, still awesome, and just as funny as ever. I was really glad this came back. I had to pick it up. Okay, up next we have Community, the complete 3rd season. Now my sigh is because I love this show. It's one of the funniest comedies on TV, and last season NBC saw it fit to completely screw with this show. They sort of put it on hiatus for a while, like weeks at a time it wasn't on, and then they'd show like 3 back-to-back episodes, and now they're moving it to Friday nights after Whitney or before Whitney. Talk about a death nail right there. I don't know why people don't get it. This show is just fucking awesome. No other show does stuff like Community. Season 3 probably is the weakest of the 3 seasons. 1 and 2 are better, but season 3 has some great stuff in it. My favorite episode was towards the end of the season. It was like the 3rd to last episode. It's the 8-bit video game episode where they're all put in this sort of Super Mario Brothers video game. It's just friggin' hilarious. No other show on television does stuff like Community. I love the cast. Alison Brie is a hottie. I just fucking love her. The whole cast is great. I love Community, and I'm really sort of pissed that NBC fucked with it a lot last year, and probably this season will be its last, and it's only going to be like 13 episodes, which is a shame because Community rules. Okay, up next we have Entourage, the complete 8th season, the final season, completing my Entourage collection. Of course, this ran last summer. Again, sort of like season 7, it was kind of weak and short, but it was a decent enough ending to the show. I'm a big Entourage fan, even though the last couple of seasons weren't that great. Still lots of fun, great characters. Jeremy Piven as Ari Gold, just classic. Yeah, big Entourage fan, and now I have the complete series. Okay, up next we have My Boys, the final season. I didn't even know this was the final season. This aired in 2010. It was the 4th season, and I didn't even know it was the end of the show, to be honest. I love this show. It's a great show that ran on TBS, starring Jordana Spiro as a female sports reporter in Chicago. All her friends are guy friends. It's really funny, really well written show. Great characters. I just loved it. I watched it again last night. My Boys, just a killer show, and I'm sort of sad that it's over. But a good show. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if it's available on Netflix. It might be. Check it out if you like sports and sort of comedies about relationships and that kind of stuff. The only problem with season 4 is Jim Gaffigan, who plays PJ's brother, was not in the show. He had moved to China. They sort of wrote him out of it. Good comedian Jim Gaffigan, but still a great show. And the ending, the last couple episodes, are a fitting ending for the show. My Boys, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Okay, up next. Does it feel like I'm going too fast in this episode, in this update? Anyway, The Wire, the complete 4th season. Still, I have not watched 2 second or third seasons. I watched the 1st season, but I have 2 and 3, and I still haven't watched them yet, so can't really comment on The Wire 4th season. But I loved the 1st season, and I just haven't gotten around to watching the other seasons yet. But there you go, The Wire season 4. Okay, now onto the Blu-rays, and like I said, they're kind of connected because in the fall last year, this was my Sunday night viewing. I'd watch an episode of this and an episode of that, and this is of course Boardwalk Empire, the complete 2nd season. I just fucking love this show. Steve Buscemi, awesome. Michael Pitt, great. Kelly MacDonald, beautiful looking sets. Sort of folds out, has a nice like booklet. Then here's some of the artwork. Just an awesome Prohibition era gangster drama on HBO. Just amazing. There you see more of the cast. Michael Shannon, awesome. And season 2 was just fantastic. As good as season 1 was. There you can see it's a nice 5-disc set. Very nice looking sets. Boardwalk Empire is just awesome, and I'm really looking forward to season 3, which I'm not sure when it starts. Probably late September or October. So that's Boardwalk Empire. So the other show I obviously watched on Sunday nights in the fall and into the new year was of course The Walking Dead season 2. Big fan of The Walking Dead. The 2nd season was quite a bit better than the 1st. It was longer, obviously. The 1st was only, what, 6 episodes. And the 2nd season had some really standout moments. Especially, I thought the mid-season finale, when we finally find out that Sophia is in the barn and has become a zombie. That's a great moment. And of course, the final 2 episodes of this, the stuff involving Shane, really compelling. As much as I like The Walking Dead, I still have some issues with some of the characters, like T-Dog. The guy gets no respect, man. I'm surprised he even lasted the whole season. He gets cut up at the beginning of the season on the freeway, gets his arm sort of slashed open, and he's still managed to survive. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of like any of the female characters. They're all just kind of annoying, especially the wife. I just can't stand Rick's wife. The things she does and says just annoy the hell out of me. I did like the girl that became the love interest of, I believe it's Glenn's character, the Asian character, a hot British actress. She was like the daughter on the farm. She was pretty good. But yeah, some of the female characters just aren't that interesting. If it was Rick, Glenn, and Dale, who's awesome, if it was those 3, I'd probably love The Walking Dead. But as it is, it's a good cast, it's a good show. Maybe too drawn out in some places, but it's a great zombie show. The Walking Dead, the complete 2nd season. So there you have it, my 8 television seasons, box sets. Lots of cool shows here. Big fans of some of these. So let me know if you watch these shows and what you think of certain seasons. And as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, I'll see you.
Bom.